I have here the world data set, which is open, and I've highlighted the variable Gini 10, which is the income Gini coefficient 2000 to 2010. This is compiled by the UN. This is an average of those years. The Gini coefficient, as you may be aware, measures how equitably income is distributed in society. Gini coefficients that are low, theoretically Gini can approach zero, have highly equitable distribution of income. As the Gini index increases, that means that inequality in income is increasing. I wonder where the U.S. is on this. I wonder which countries have the most equitable distribution of income and which countries have the least. Let's find out. We can find out in SPSS by running a routine called reports case summaries. Notice there are two boxes. There's a variables box and a grouping variables box. It may seem counterintuitive, but the identifying variable, the variable that tells us the name of specific countries, or in the states data set, the name of the specific states, goes in the variables box. What we want SPSS to do in this case is to sort the data set on Gini and then give us the names of the countries at each value of Gini. So the identifying variable, which is in this data set called country, which is what we want, that goes over to variables. Gini, we'll go down here and find Gini 10, goes in the grouping variables box. Again, we want SPSS to sort the cases on Gini and then name the countries at each value of Gini so we can get an idea of where countries are. Now here's a must-do. We're not ready to go yet. Some sadistic programmer at SPSS Inc. Has set the default to limit the analysis to the first 100 cases. So always uncheck that. Even when you analyze the states data set, which only has 50 cases, it's just good form to defeat that default. All right, let's click OK. And here we go. See what SPSS has done. Here are the values of Gini here. 24.7, there's one case, and that's Denmark. The most equitably distributed income in the data set is in the country of Denmark. It goes up a little bit, 24.9. There's Japan. In fact, you can get a sort of a flavor for the countries here: Japan, Sweden, Czech Republic, Norway, Slovakia, Luxembourg, Iceland, Finland. We have some of the Western European countries here: Austria, Germany. So these countries have low values of Gini, and we know which countries they are now. Let's find the U.S. There's the United States, 40.8 on Gini. We share that distinction with the countries of Georgia, Tunisia, and Turkmenistan. Let's go down here, all the way to the bottom. And here are some countries that have high values of Gini, meaning that income is inequitably distributed. Got a few, as you can see, Central South American countries here. Namibia is the least equitably distributed, and some other countries you can see which those are. So that's case summaries, and that's very useful for data sets like world and states.